This is like the funniest thing. I don't know what I was expecting, but this is like eerie.
Hey everyone, my name is Melody. Thank you for clicking on this video. So this past Saturday night, I was one of the very first and very few ticket buying fans to be able to see a Buffalo Sabres hockey game live. The Sabres took on the New York Rangers at home, and I wanted to share this experience because honestly, it was weird. It was a very surreal feeling to be there with literally no one there. I honestly had a blast, and I think it's something worth experiencing despite how bad the team has been. I think for Sabres fans, I would say it's worth experiencing at least once. You know, hopefully with this pandemic, this kind of experience is like a once in a lifetime experience. And honestly, like, I had a great time and I wanted to talk about it. So when I say very few fans, there was a tweet that came out and it said that the Sabres said that only 302 people attended the game. There could have been 1,900. That was the maximum capacity, 1,900, and 302 went. And not even that too. I think there were definitely more Rangers fans there than Sabres fans. So, but for round numbers, let's just say it was a 50-50 split. Half Rangers fans, half Sabres fans. I think that's generous. But, so if you cut it in half, that means only 150 Sabres fans chose to buy tickets to watch their hometown team play hockey. It was the first time that they could go in over a year, and only 150 people wanted to go. Now I know why I wanted to go. I'm a Buffalo Sabres YouTuber. I wanted to document the whole experience and share it with everybody. And plus, like, let's be real, I missed my hockey team and I just wanted to feel normal again. So I know why I went. Would I have gone if not for those reasons? Maybe not. But I mean, guys, there's like 900,000 people living in Erie County. For only 150 Sabres fans to choose to go and buy tickets for this, like, what a message to send to ownership. Like, oh my god. Like, that's a straight up boycott. Like, that's the fans straight up telling the ownership, like, no. And I feel that. I really do. Like, I get it. You know, I think it's good the fans are sending a message to ownership. I think the Pagulas need to realize just how badly they've run this team. Even I was shocked. Like, I could see that happening for games in the future, but for the first game back after over a year of not being able to go to hockey games, after that first game back, and only 150-ish Sabres fans wanted to go, that was crazy. But regardless, let's start from the beginning. So first off, we get down there, and I was crushed because, as expected, the hot dog vendor that was sitting right in front of the arena was not there.
This is the area of my favorite hot dog stand. It's no longer there. Breaking tradition, I know.
It is tradition before every game that I get a hot dog at the hot dog stand directly across from the arena, and by the time I walk across the street, it's already gone. You know, it's just my tradition, and so that obviously was a little disappointing. You know, it's not like the process was super different from, you know, regular years. The only difference was that they had like a checkpoint before you can even get in, basically where they check if you've had your COVID vaccination, if you were fully vaccinated, or if you had a negative COVID test in the past 72 hours, you had to get past that first. If you guys follow along with me on Twitter, the first game that was available to Sabres fans was actually a couple weeks ago. And I went to that, and this was before they had the vaccination exemption, so we had to pay $64 for a COVID test. And then the game ended up getting postponed. It was against the Bruins, and they had a little bit of a COVID outbreak. So the game got postponed. We got screwed out of our $64 for the COVID test. So this time it was a lot nicer. I've been fully vaccinated for about a month now, so it was very nice to have that kind of exemption. You just show your card and off you go. But then after that, I mean, it was basically the same process. You go in through the metal detector, get your ticket scanned, and in you go.
So here we go. It has been way too long since I've been in this building. 14 months, and the last time I was here, the Sabres lost 6-1. They might do it again. I'm going. I've waited too long. I'm going.
But it was so crazy. Like, I felt like I was there on like a Tuesday afternoon, you know, going to the Sabres store to pick something up or something. Like, it did not feel like a Sabres game day, especially on a Saturday night.
I knew it was going to be empty, but oh my god, this is weird. Look at this.
Look at it. There's like nobody here.
I guess I didn't really know what kind of crowd I was expecting, but what I was expecting was definitely more than what we got. And so we're just walking around in the 100 level, and no one's there. Like, the only people we're walking by are workers, and then maybe like a fan or two every every little while. But yeah, it was so empty and so weird.
This has got to be like when it's gone after every game, and somebody has to walk through here to check to make sure no one's hiding.
That's literally what it feels like.
A bar that's
The bar is closed. Sorry, Mom. No bathroom lines, no traffic. I like it. It's just weird.
You know, there are only like a couple concession stands open. I only counted like 3, I think. And yeah, like I said, noticeably a lot more Rangers fans than Sabres fans.
We haven't really been here that long, nor have we seen that many people. But if I had to guess, I would probably put the split at like 80% Rangers fans than what I've seen so far. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's not a lot of Sabres fans here.
If it's 50-50, I'll be surprised.
I'd be very surprised. It's definitely going to be like a majority Rangers fans tonight. Oh, see? You can even see. There's a line.
So then when you walk into the arena itself, I mean, all I saw was like a bunch of cardboard cutouts with like a few fans mixed in here and there. Like, it was so funny. You know, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this, but especially when I was younger, when you walk into the arena itself for the first time, any game you go to, especially when I was younger, I used to get like such a rush of excitement, and still, you know, as I got a little older, just that rush of excitement when you see the ice for the first time and you kind of take it all in. I think getting older and then combined with the Sabres being bad has kind of killed that magical feeling a little bit, but I'm gonna be real, like, maybe it's because we weren't allowed to go to a Sabres game for over a year. Maybe there's just something about being able to do something that you haven't been able to do in a long time. I kind of got that rush a little bit again, just being there and witnessing just this empty crowd, a crowd of cardboard cutouts, and seeing the ice surface, seeing the team. There was that rush a little bit. It was exciting. I know a lot of Sabres fans will probably tell you that this team has like killed their love of the game this year, and you know, they wouldn't pay money to go see him. I get that, but for just a minute, when you take it all in, it's that reminder of like what normal life used to be like. You know, going out, going to a Sabres game, watching warm-ups, getting to your seat, and just kind of taking it all in. It was really, as bad as the team has been, it was really kind of awesome to just kind of forget about everything that's going on for a second and just, you know, be there in the moment, I guess.
Gave us here. We got a letter. I'd like to see what that is. Got a calendar magnet. Oh, is that a scarf? Yo, this is actually pretty sick. We got a Sabres reverse retro koozie and a t-shirt. Sabres on the back. That's actually pretty cool. And a bracelet. I love this.
And before the game too, it was really cool. I was searching for my cardboard cutout and I eventually found it.
All right, so we found something. Look who I found.
So that was fun. I wanted to take it home with me so I didn't have to pick it up later, but I think that would have been frowned upon. So onto the game itself. Now obviously there were parts of it that were very different. The Sabres, when they came out of the tunnel and, you know, they said, hey, welcome to the ice here, Buffalo Sabres. And then they announced the starting lineups and everything. And it was so funny because they pumped in like fake crowd noise. So like, you know, starting in goal, number 35, Linus Ullmark. And then it was just full of this like really awkward and tacky fake crowd noise.
And your Buffalo Sabres.
So it's like, oh, we're starting with this, are we? I didn't know what they would do. I knew that they had like, you know, artificial crowd noise when there was nobody there. I didn't really expect them to do it when there were actually people there, but I mean, like I said, there were only a couple hundred people there. So then, you know, Doug Allen, who normally sings the national anthem on the ice, he was up kind of level where we were. He was a couple sections over, and he sang the national anthem from the stands, which was weird and new.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And then so the puck drops, and then I didn't expect there to be crowd noise just when nothing was happening, but they pumped in this like, it sounded like white noise. It was supposed to be like just general ambiance, I guess, of like what a crowd would sound like at a normal hockey game, but it sounded awful. Like it sounded like a broken air conditioner. It was so funny.
So if you can hear, they're actually pumping in crowd noise, which is kind of hilarious. So bad. Like, it sounds like an air conditioner, if I'm being completely honest, but I think it's supposed to be crowd noise.
And then there was like another fake crowd sound effect where like, if the Sabres got a scoring chance, you would hear the crowd go, oh. And it was bad. Like the first time they did it, it wasn't really that great of a scoring chance. So like none of us in the crowd like reacted, but all of a sudden you hear, oh.
Beat him. There you go, come on.
And then he had socially distant Sabretooth. He had to stay in his little box. He had like a box a few sections over from us. He couldn't like, you know, walk around the section. He basically jumped from his little box where he was like holding up "Let's Go Buffalo" signs and waving his flag, to then he walked like a section over and would fake play the organ because they didn't have an organ player, so they had Sabretooth pretending like he was playing the organ, and that was that was his job for the night. But I mean, like, for the rest of the game, like there were just like, you know, occasional "Let's Go Rangers" chants, very faint. You could barely hear them, but you could hear them. There weren't really "Let's Go Buffalo" chants unless Tooth was playing the organ. You know, unfortunately, even having fans, you're not having the most motivated Sabres fans in the world. I was trying to cheer for him. I was trying to hype him up. It was weird because I feel like I was like cheering and I felt like the whole arena could hear me when I was yelling. And so, but overall, I think it was a good game. I think the Sabres have been, you know, night and day a different team under Don Granato. They're 2-0-2 in their last 4, and with the roster they have, considering everyone that's out, considering the lack of talent they have, for Don Granato to come in and kind of turn the team around so that they're a competitive hockey team as opposed to the 18-game losing streak where it looked like it was a varsity team against a JV team every game. It was nice to be able to go and see a competitive hockey game. Artemi Panarin ended up potting 2. Casey Middlestat scored a nice one, and then Victor Olofsson tied the game up with 3 minutes left. I was having issues with Victor Olofsson all game, and he came back and made me regret my criticism a little bit.
Yes! Victor Olofsson!
Victor! You should never see ice time if not on the power play.
But yeah, so not bad. The first game back, we get a little bonus hockey. The game went to overtime, eventually a shootout, and the Sabres won it in a shootout. And overall, honestly, like, it was weird, but I'm telling you, like, it was worth it. It was worth the money. It was worth getting to witness this experience. Like I said, hopefully this is only like a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. Hopefully we never have to deal with this again. Hopefully next season and all seasons beyond this, it's a full crowd. We get to be around everybody again. Seriously, I would recommend this to any Sabres fan, or if you're not a Sabres fan, you live somewhere else, I would recommend it to anybody. Like, think about it, no bathroom lines, no traffic. It was great.
Oh man, I have all the Sabres fans to celebrate that victory. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Also, I wanted to give a shout out to the people who saw me in the hallway in the concourse and said that they liked my YouTube videos.
Well, tomorrow I'm watching videos.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
I was like, aw, that's so nice. That made my day. So I don't know if I'm gonna attend any more Sabres games this year. Probably not. It's a lot of money, but I'm telling you, just to be able to experience this, just to be able to walk through the halls and see nobody there, and then, you know, going out and getting to watch a hockey game and, you know, not worrying about standing up and disrupting anyone behind you or being able to put your feet up on the seat in front of you. Like, would I much rather prefer being cramped in with 19,000 other people, having to wait like 10 minutes to go to the bathroom, having to wait like 15 to get a box of popcorn? Of course I prefer that. I'm telling you guys, like, Sabres fans, give it a try. Like, enjoy a night out. I feel like I'm such an ad for the Pools right now. I'm really not. Like, hashtag not sponsored. It was a night out where I got to forget about all my problems and just enjoy a hockey game for a night. And it was so worth it. It was so cool. So I would recommend it to anyone. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you enjoyed the overall experience. Let me know if you've attended a hockey game this year in our weird COVID world. And if you want to talk about that, please feel free. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you soon. Go Bills, go Sabres. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. It was so much fun.
Until next time.
Till next time.